Welcome back to Pokemon Conquest. Today we're continuing more of the stories that take place after the game, before the game, during the game. Who knows? Today we're doing another one of the Junior Warlord stories, the Unparalleled Warrior. Tadakatsu is renowned as the mightiest warrior in Rancy. Now is his chance to prove his mettle as Warlord as well. Tadakatsu? Once upon a time, at a gathering of Rancy's warlords, a decision was reached. A test was to be carried out to determine the strength of each kingdom's junior warlord. A warlord would be selected from each kingdom, assigned a castle at random, and asked to demonstrate their skills on the battlefield. The warlords themselves were not allowed to offer any help. Kind of fun. The decision to hold this contest is music to my ears. After all, my army contains one of the greatest warriors in all of Rancy. I have very high hopes for you. Tadakatsu, maybe, I don't know. Naturally, I shall show the world how a true warrior does battle, my lord. Victory will surely follow. Just doing a nice little double check here. I don't believe any of the... I don't think any of the legendaries go to... Oh, shoot, wait, actually... Tadakatsu gets Dialga. So we do actually have a legendary to work towards in this playthrough. So, we need to recruit 50 warriors at some point during this playthrough. And we also... What's the warrior crystal? We need to get them ranked too, but I don't know what the warrior crystal is. Pokemon Conquest. What is the warrior crystal? What is that? You need rank 2, and then you'll have to do some recruiting. Is that just, you just get it for doing that? Alright, we're just gonna attempt to see what happens and go throughout it. We need to unite all of Rancy, which first and foremost, before we can even dream of attempting to start searching and start working on getting the legendary Pokemon, the first thing we need to do is start focusing on actually building up our armies, carving out the lower portion of Rancy for ourselves. Okay, so this is the other person we need to get to rank 2. So perfect. So we already have the 2 that we need to get to rank 2. That's perfect. So we just need to use them a lot, train them up, which is to just get their link up really high, which should be just a matter of time. I don't want to say easy, just a matter of time is what I will say, that we can make that happen. Oh shoot, I forgot that water pops out there. Oh well, it doesn't do that much damage. I feel like the first kingdom is always the easiest to gather. There's nothing too crazy that has to happen with it. You just come up, do your work, and leave in peace. Maybe you'll get some recruits, but not at the start here. But like I said, we do want to try. We do want to keep the Steelix and the Steel with us. We really want to try and get their link up as high as we can. So this one, like a lot of our other playthroughs that we do, I'm not going to be focused too much on the early game here. We'll kind of go through these kingdoms a little bit. You all know how these go, especially this one. Just to make it these episodes a little shorter and just kind of focus on the cool stuff like recruiting legendary Pokemon. 3 banners captured, all Pokemon defeated, and another kingdom under our control. We get 3 recruits off of it, which is wonderful, because something very important that we need to start working on, which for this one, I don't believe... Yeah, this one, we don't need any like facilities to be leveled up, but we just need to be doing some recruiting. So that's at least a positive as far as that's concerned. We'll drop everyone off in Ignis for now, so that way I can see who I want to bring to this team. I honestly think we'll bring just them two because they are the highest level. And we will take Aurora now. have slowly closed in on Gracia here, just cornered by all sides, just like, hey, sorry, friend, you're kind of gonna lose. Another victory, another complete upset, hopefully with some recruits coming out of it as well. We do get 5 more recruits there, which again, great stuff, because we do need 50 total warriors beneath us. Also going to be very helpful to have all those warriors beneath us to help hold these castles. That way we cannot be taken over. Perfect. Wonderful. And now that we've carved out our small little section right here, we can kind of start to defend it fully before we get into July, and we can start getting attacked. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing when we can start being attacked, but I would like to have a little bit better of a defensible position, which we kind of have in taking this small area right here. And we will just continue our move up, working on upping our links between these two friends here, and hopefully maybe hit it before we get halfway through. It might be even taking some months once we have like a nice foothold here to just actually train. I know, a concept I don't typically do. Something I don't typically do. But it might actually be worth it this time around. Another kingdom, another victory, more recruits. 2 recruits, nice. Again, I am always down. Ooh, and a Haunter and a Charmeleon. These are honestly some really good recruits. Might actually incorporate them into the main team here. Might actually be worth doing, getting rid of the Trico. I don't know. Could be potential for great things. After just those handful of fights, we already have them to a 34% link and a 30% link. We just got to get them to, I believe, 50% is their evolution. Or I can actually look at it right here. Because we have Ina, which, where are you at? I searched you, but I don't see you on the screen. Oh, it's pulling a lot of stuff. Steelix, they're ranked to... There's a special episode with him. Yeah, reach 80% with Metagross, and have Ina and Yasuo in the same nation. I don't know what that makes happen. I think that gets them to like rank 3, I think. Original... Oh, that's their best partner Pokemon. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we have some stuff to work on, so let's keep getting to it. Of course, every time I want this elderly gentleman to just leave me alone. Alright, so looking at our current setup here, I think we definitely... Ralts could do a lot of work. But what sucks is this second army right now is very weak. Is very weak. I think we do want to end up sending Trico and maybe Aaron as well. Maybe we'll send them to the Ignis crew, and then we'll grab both of these friends here, bring them up to our Violet crew, getting that to 719. They're sitting at 319. I don't know if I fully trust them to do anything with that. But let's see, Fontaine, do you have... Because I don't believe we need to up anyone's facilities for the ones we're doing here, but it might still be worth it to start getting some gold. We've seen it before. Gotta get that gold. Probably will be helpful at some point. Sweet. Another quick victory here. Full recruits, nice. I love that when you get like a full set of recruits, because these are honestly some really good ones as well. With the Pokemon they have available for us. But that's like a whole another setup. So we're going to send all of these people to Violet. The Riolu's happy. I love Riolu. Riolu's just a great Pokemon. Alright, so with that in place, I honestly don't feel good about the Ignis army here doing anything. So I think what we will do is just have them, we'll just delegate training to them, and then maybe next month we can combine the 2 armies there to do something with. Alright, so we've built up the second army here a little bit. Honestly, I think they should be okay to take on Puglius. So have them take on Puglius, and then we'll have our main army probably go up there and hit the next one there. That army was absolutely enough to take on them. They all get some moves, strengths increased. And honestly, just another decent handful of recruits. Which will again add to the 50 required warriors to have to get Dialga. So really the big thing that I need to be focusing on right now is increasing their link score as quickly as I can. Like, that is the number one thing that needs to be happening right now, is getting their link score up. I believe next month is when we can start being attacked like crazy. So it might be time to dig in and just work on upping our link score, because I would like to actually use Dialga for a decent amount of the run, which is not something we typically get to experience. Wilson Charmeleon through there. Now I am afraid to send Haunter through, just due to the fact that they do have some ghosts over there, so I'm just gonna leave Haunter there. Because Drifloon might decide to come through the orange portal. Alright, you come there. Yep, coming through the orange portal. This should be, hopefully, a pretty easy takeover. Hey, and a victory. Came on me real fast. We still had one more person to defeat. I forgot that one we don't have to necessarily wait to kill all the enemies. And I honestly surprised myself. Honestly surprised myself. Alright, we'll drop them off at Violet. Build up a second crew there. Really just start filling in all of these armies back here. Now, I do want to make sure we are not ruining our other people back here by having them become bored. So we do need to delegate them into stuff if we are not going to be actively coming in and having them do different things. We'll pick up the gloves. Nice. We were able to get a big hit off that. Alright, so that is them taken care of. Then we'll just need to delegate them to train. And we should be good. Alright, so it is now July of year 1, which means armies can now start fighting each other. Which is where things get a little spicy. I think we're holding some decent Illusio and Puglius right now, because they are pretty easy to defend, just because we take over. So I think now might be a decent time to maybe work on upgrading like the floating rock here to get some better encounters. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do. So let's send the 2 of them, of course, have the highest wisdom. Let's send you 2 to spend some money at the shop. I didn't mean to say yes. Alright, let's spend 2k on the floating rock. Not enough to level it up, but just due to the fact that I don't have a lot of wisdom there. We'll work on some stuff like this and see if it can't help us increase our link. Wow, that was a sucky miss. I don't even know why I brought these 4. Since, I mean, I guess for them to just take the hits. I don't know if, like, making sure we get the hits is the best way for us to increase or what. I don't know. Nice kills there. Yeah, barely a link increase. Barely a link increase. I feel like it might be better once we can level up that place a little bit more. So again, maybe that is what we want to try and work on making happen, is leveling that place up a little bit. I think that might be the preferred play, is leveling that place up a little bit. Maybe that'll give us better chances at link. I don't know. Maybe I need to do some research into that. The naval officer, Brew, today's real scorcher, far too hot for me. It's definitely hot, but Charmeleon seems in fine form. There's a heat wave in the following countries: Viperia, Terraria, Avia, Luzio, and Cragspur. Okay, so it's got the fire Pokemon and high spirits. And, oh shoot, I lied. I did not have my army set up. Oh no. I did not have my army set up properly for this. Oh well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that didn't work even a little bit. That didn't work even a little bit. I didn't see the connection there. Well, now I feel a little dumb. Oh, now I feel a little dumb. Just Ochi just slowly being like, no, I think I'm gonna be here. Those Ochi's only two. No, Ochi also has that. Ochi's actually spread out quite a bit. That's honestly quite surprising. Alright, so Violet's built up at least a little bit. I might send our Puglius crew to take them on, but then we would need to put someone into Puglius to make sure we don't get attacked there. Or we go in Terraria here. I don't like this at all. Alright, we'll battle from this crew here. And we'll just take this back, send her back over, and actually have a decent crew set up in this area. Because this is a decent 3 kingdoms to hold right now to try and do some link training. 0 out of 10 choice to think that they could take that on their own. Just a real bad choice. Just a real bad choice. Alright, we'll do it with the Puglius crew. Don't know why I thought that would work. That was a victory, but that was a hard-fought victory, and I hate how difficult of a fight that was. Alright, I am going to do a little research into what is the best way to improve our link. Do we want to try and level up our facility there, or just keep conquesting? I've changed my mind in doing some research. I don't know that just sitting in one place and just trying to grind is the best way. At least at the current state of the game that we're in, because I still need to be focusing on the conquest. I have a good place to hold right now, but we honestly just need to make sure that the 2 Pokemon that I need to up their link, I need to make sure they are getting the kills. It doesn't matter how many Pokemon I bring with me, the link that everyone gets is the same, but whoever gets final kills gets the most link. What sucks for this in Steelix's case, they don't move very fast. So we'll see what we can do with that. Was able to defeat everyone mostly using Steelix and Seal. So you can see right here, our link changes, such as Axew, who got no kills, only got a 2.99%. So it's not a large percentage increase if they're the one who gets the kills, especially as many as they did. But we already do have Steelix up to a 45% link. I'm fairly certain it's 50% link that we evolve, or is it 70%? It's either 50 or 70. Either way, it's an increase, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Time for all the other warlords to realize that I am a problem, that they do want to rise up against me. They do come to attack Aluzia, which I did expect. So I did garrison an army there, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to. Honestly, a pretty solid victory there. Nothing too wild needing to happen there. We get some other attacks up to the north. And there is a merchant. So this is the merchant that I believe sells elemental stones. Yeah, so I want to buy some of these because we don't have any. Oh, wait. I want to buy. We do have a Thunderstone because I really want to evolve our Pikachu into a Raichu that we got from a couple stories back. Whenever we find them, I want to make sure we have as many stones as I can. So it looks like currently the one that I don't have is a Water Stone. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but yeah, I want one. So by October of year 1, we have taken Crackspur. The only 3 armies left are Hanby, who holds the north, and then Ochi, who holds these 2 final kingdoms. Honestly, it's pretty sad how they have ended up, but I love it. I love this game. I love this game so much. My favorite Pokemon spinoff. Please, Pokemon Company, I beg of you, give me a second Conquest. Another quick takeover. Only Seal and Steelix did the killing here. Alright, so we get Steelix up to a 50% link. Alright, so it looks like it is 70%. It looks like it is 70% that we're looking for. Which is rough, because we're really close to taking over the map. It's real rough that we're already almost there. It's not great. Not great at all. Ooh, our Seal is evolving after this last one into Celio, so that's pretty exciting. That's something. So at this point, I have just been letting Hanby, the only other warlord, take stuff so I can just keep fighting. And we've got another evolution for Celio here. Fully evolved into Walrein, which is incredibly incredible. We get our Leaf Stone back from the people, but we are still, like, I have been fighting for like a good 20 minutes. We're still only at a 61% link. It's gonna be a bit. I'm going just a little crazy. I decided to look a little bit further into what specifically their rank was. I was assuming it was 60-80% because that's what I saw. Unfortunately, the way to get our friends here to rank 2, to get Tadakatsu, to get them to rank 2, they need to be I think it's an 80% link. An 80% link with Metagross. Not with Steelix, with Metagross. So I'm leveling the wrong Pokemon. Secondly, they have to get that 80% link while being in the same kingdom as our friend Ina here. As well as Iesu, I believe, which I don't believe is in this story because I believe they are a senior warlord. I believe they're who starts this whole thing by telling us to go do stuff. Maybe. Also, I just realized that I don't have the first part of this recording, so this entire recording might be completely trashed. Okay, I found the file. I did accidentally delete it, but I recovered it. And yeah, I can't even do it in this one because the other person who needs to be in the kingdom is the senior warlord who sent us to do this. We did all this for nothing. Alright, I'm gonna speedrun the rest of this story. That's so disappointing. Into my least favorite place to go. Good ol' Spectra. This one hurts even more because we don't have a Dialga. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is how long that took. I hate Spectra. Hey, but Trico's evolving. That's fun. Got our little Grovyle there. Good for them. Would be better if we had Dialga, but who needs a legendary deity of time when you have a Grovyle? And with that, we have captured all of the kingdoms except for Jnor. We still have our main army just chilling here. I don't think words can fully express just how disappointed I am. And the amount of time, it's not even that I can't do it this time around. That's fine. That's fine. There's a later episode in research in which I can probably more easily do it. Where the frustration lies is primary in the fact of how much time I dedicated to trying to do this in this episode. Because yikes, I put a lot of time into this episode. This specific recording has been like an hour and a half. The other 2 recordings have been similar in length. Just a little frustrating on that point. That's why do your research before you jump into an endeavor like this. So I'm going to set up our army here a little bit so that way they will come to us more due to the fact that Steelix cannot walk as far. So try and get them as close to us as we can so that way I can actually partake in this battle with my entire forces. No longer do I have to care about trying to make sure only Steelix gets the kills, considering it doesn't quite matter anymore. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, so we'll move everyone up this way. I do have a incredibly overpowered army to come into this fight, though. Like, our total strength was in the 1700s, where theirs started at 700. So you can already see I'm coming into this with so much more it's unfair. It's unfair to them is what it is. That is what it is. But I love it. I still love this stupid game. It just makes me frustrated in the way that I misplayed it. But that's all right. We should have a pretty quick wrap up coming here. Oof. So many of the Pokemon we fought this time around had the ability to like self-heal like that, just way more often than I wish they would be able to. You know what I should have done? I should have attacked here first. There. That way I wouldn't have had to have placed Ponard right into an attack. Would have worked out a little bit better there. Not too much damage there. They're poisoned. I don't think I have anyone with detox in this one. Charmeleon got flinched. Very unlucky. But they did, Duskull did take a ton of damage in doing that. So that's fine there. So many misses. So many misses. So little time. Dragon Rage before you die. Take you out there. And, oh, nice, a heal one. It's always my favorite when you land on one that heals. Don't really care about any of the items we're picking up now. Why do you have to run so far away? No, stay closer. That's okay, Charmeleon with the critical hit to finish it off. Good, I'm glad they all went off somewhere and I don't have to spend the time recruiting them. And Charmeleon is evolving right there at the end. Beautiful. Excellent work. So this was the other person we needed who wasn't here. That was some truly wonderful battling. Being able to work alongside a talented warrior such as yourself is a great honor for me. Thank you, my lord. You are most kind. Yet all I did was focus on the battle in front of me. It was all a warrior ever can do. Father, that was wonderful. I shall take inspiration from your performance. I didn't realize Ina was the daughter of them. Thus, Tadakatsu won the contest between the junior warlords and became known as the greatest warrior in all of Rancy. Despite this, he remained loyal to Leosu for the rest of his days. Very exciting. A nice little junior warlord story there. That I just wasted a lot of time on. That's great. I love it. Absolutely wonderful. Ina's story, Grace and Beauty, has been unlocked. I believe that's one of the other beauties of Rancy, so we'll probably jump into that one next time. We also do have, I had unlocked this one in between episodes, the Free Spirits Path. This is a Wi-Fi episode. There are a few Wi-Fi episodes you input a password to unlock. We're going to unlock all those and do those as well. We also have a password to get the legendary Pokemon Reshiram and Hideyoshi. Hayashi has to be them. So once at some point when we are able to recruit Hayashi onto our team, whenever that happens, we'll do that one as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.